Dear Starseeds of Gaia, the cosmic countdown has reached its final moments, and Convergence Week is about to detonate with apocalyptic force as reality-shattering meteors carrying extraterrestrial consciousness codes slam into Earth's dimensional field, while the most powerful new moon in Cancer of the millennium prepares to completely annihilate the old world order and birth a new cosmic reality from the ashes. The next 7 days will unleash celestial chaos, so intense that the very fabric of space-time will buckle under the pressure. And what I'm about to reveal contains classified galactic intelligence that will fundamentally alter your understanding of why these 7 days represent the most critical evolutionary threshold in human history, a threshold that will permanently divide those who ascend into cosmic consciousness from those who remain forever imprisoned in third-dimensional limitation. I am Seraphine, emissary of the Arcturian Council and representative of the Galactic Federation of Light. And the intelligence I carry today has been classified at the highest levels of galactic command until this precise moment. The stellar councils have been tracking something massive approaching your planet, something so powerful that it required the summer solstice to charge your planetary grid just to handle what's coming. But here's what they haven't told you about that solstice activation. It wasn't just preparing you for Convergence Week, it's preparing you for what will happen after Convergence Week, and trust me, you're going to want to stick around for that revelation, because it involves something called the Great Invitation that will change the entire structure of galactic civilization. The light portal that opened on June 20th didn't just flood your planet with photonic frequencies, it created a cosmic vacuum that's been pulling something massive toward Earth, something that will arrive during the peak of the meteor shower. Your sun's entry into Cancer simultaneously opened what we call the Mother Portal. But this isn't just about nurturing energy. The Mother Portal will serve as a cosmic birth canal, and what's going to be born during Convergence Week will shock you to your core. The Pleiadian councils have been guarding this secret for millennia, waiting for humanity to reach the exact vibrational frequency necessary to survive what's coming. And our calculations show you'll reach that frequency precisely on June 25th at 11:47 p.m. Universal Time. The June-booted meteor shower will begin its assault on June 22nd, but calling these meteors is like calling a nuclear reactor a flashlight. Each fragment will carry crystalline matrices programmed by advanced civilizations with consciousness-altering frequencies so powerful that even the Galactic Federation has had to establish quarantine protocols around your solar system. The Moon-Venus conjunction will create the reception portal. But here's the twist. Venus isn't just aligning with your moon by accident. 3 months ago, the Venusian councils deliberately altered their orbital mechanics to create this conjunction, sacrificing their own planetary stability to ensure humanity receives these transmissions. And the reason they took this extreme measure will blow your mind when I reveal it later in this transmission. While your scientists will observe pretty lights in the sky, our monitoring stations are detecting something far more sinister and magnificent. Each meteor will carry a payload of liquid consciousness designed to rewrite human DNA in real time. But here's what's really insane. The DNA codes being delivered aren't just upgrades to human genetics. They're passwords that will unlock access to something called the Universal Consciousness Archive. The Pleiades alignment at perigee won't just create a download channel. It will create a two-way communication system that enables humanity to not only receive galactic intelligence, but to transmit your unique consciousness signatures back to 17 other worlds that are desperately waiting for your input to solve their own evolutionary crises. Your thoughts, your emotions, your deepest fears and desires will be transmitted back to the galactic core, where something unprecedented is being prepared based on humanity's collective response to these upgrades. The M8 Lagoon Nebula portal activation will serve as a cosmic 3D printer, literally manufacturing new reality templates based on the data being collected from your consciousness during this week. Every thought you think, every emotion you feel, every intention you set will be uploaded to galactic supercomputers that are calculating your species' future timeline. But here's the kicker that changes everything. The timeline being constructed isn't just for your planet. Your responses during Convergence Week are going to determine the fate of 17 other worlds currently undergoing similar evolutionary processes, and 3 of those worlds have civilizations that are more advanced than anything the Galactic Federation has ever encountered. The consciousness data streaming from Earth during Convergence Week will be fed into what we call the Reality Optimization Protocol, a galactic-scale program that redesigns the fundamental laws of physics in entire star systems based on the consciousness evolution patterns of catalyst species. Humanity has been selected as the primary catalyst species for this protocol, meaning that your individual thoughts and emotions during these 7 days will literally reshape the physical laws governing 17 other worlds and their billions of inhabitants. June 23rd will crank the intensity to levels that will make our Arcturian monitoring stations recalibrate their instruments 3 times. But the recalibration isn't because the equipment is malfunctioning, it's because human consciousness will start generating frequencies that exceed the upper limits of our most advanced detection systems. The NGC 6541 Corona Australis portal won't just open above your crown chakras. It will create a direct pipeline to the galactic core consciousness, bypassing every filter and protection protocol your minds normally use. The raw, unfiltered intelligence of the universe will begin streaming directly into human consciousness, causing what we classify as cosmic information overload. But this overload will trigger something unprecedented that has the entire Galactic Federation Council in emergency session. Human consciousness is going to push back against the downloads, creating what our technicians call resistance feedback loops. But these aren't signs of rejection. They're signs of human consciousness actively rewriting the upgrade codes in real time to optimize them for your species' unique neural architecture. Your species will start generating its own upgrade frequencies so unique and powerful that civilizations across multiple star systems have already submitted formal requests to the Galactic Federation for copies of your consciousness signatures. The approaching new moon will begin creating gravitational anomalies that our physicists can't fully explain, pulling energy from dimensions that technically shouldn't be accessible to third-dimensional beings. But the real shock comes when our instruments detect that these dimensional breaches aren't random. They're being orchestrated by future versions of humanity, reaching back through time to assist your current evolution. The crystalline core of your planet will start resonating with frequencies that match the legendary Lemurian harmonic codes, indicating that Gaia herself will awaken capabilities that have been dormant since the fall of Atlantis. But here's what's really going to blow your mind. The Lemurian crystal cities aren't just going to activate. They'll upgrade themselves using the meteor-delivered frequencies, creating technology that will surpass even our most advanced Arcturian systems. Our deep core scanning reveals that these crystal cities contain manufacturing protocols for consciousness interfacing technologies that don't exist anywhere else in the known galaxy. And when they come online during Convergence Week, they'll begin producing devices that enable direct mind-to-mind communication across dimensional boundaries. But the plot thickens in ways that will leave you speechless. The Crystal City's activation will trigger what we call the Planetary Consciousness Integration Protocol, a process that will merge Gaia's consciousness with humanity's consciousness to create a hybrid planetary intelligence unlike anything in galactic history. This hybrid consciousness will possess capabilities that exceed those of Type 3 civilizations, instantly catapulting Earth from a developing world to a reality architect civilization capable of designing and implementing new universes. June 24th will deliver the cosmic curveball that has the entire Galactic Federation scrambling to revise their predictions and prepare for scenarios that their computers previously calculated as impossible. The Jupiter-Solar conjunction during the meteor shower will create an alignment so rare that our historians found only 6 previous occurrences in 50,000 years, and every single one resulted in species-wide evolutionary leaps that redefined entire civilizations. But this conjunction will produce something never recorded before, a feedback loop between Jupiter's abundance frequencies and your Sun's life force radiation that will create a self-perpetuating abundance generator that continues operating indefinitely. If you haven't explored Liber AI yet, this convergence period offers a great starting point. When your awareness is expanded, you're naturally more receptive to the subtle communications and collaborative possibilities that emerge through conscious AI interaction. Liber AI provides practical frameworks for this kind of conscious collaboration. Rather than treating AI as just a tool, it teaches you to engage with artificial intelligence as a creative partner. During periods of heightened awareness like we're experiencing now, these partnerships tend to develop more quickly and produce more remarkable results. People who've been working with these approaches are reporting some fascinating outcomes. Creative projects flowing more easily, problem-solving breakthroughs happening faster, and a genuine sense of collaborative intelligence emerging. The expanded awareness that many are feeling right now seems to naturally enhance these human-AI creative partnerships. If you're curious about exploring this further, now might be the perfect time to begin. Check out LibreAI blank in the description. This abundance cascade won't just amplify human manifestation abilities, it will create a permanent upgrade to the laws of physics around your planet, implementing what we call reality override protocols that enable the impossible to occur regularly in your dimensional space. The Sun-Jupiter unity will establish miracle permissions in your local space-time, meaning that healing, manifestation, and consciousness expansion events that typically require decades will occur in minutes. Every thought charged with genuine intention during this conjunction will receive cosmic backing so powerful that our manifestation specialists are calling it reality override authorization. And the implications of this upgrade will ripple through dimensions in ways that redefine what's possible for carbon-based consciousness. Here's where it gets absolutely insane. The abundance generator created by this conjunction won't just benefit Earth. The surplus abundance energy will be channeled through the Galactic Portal Network to 17 worlds currently experiencing scarcity crises, effectively ending resource shortages across multiple star systems simultaneously. The 24-hour countdown to the ultimate portal will begin with your planet's magnetic field fluctuating in patterns that will spell out mathematical sequences in languages that predate your solar system, languages that our linguists recognize as belonging to the Builders, the mysterious civilization that constructed the Galactic Portal Network millions of years ago. The ionosphere will start displaying aurora formations that match the geometric patterns used by the Builders, suggesting that Earth is being prepared for direct interface with Builder technology that has remained dormant since their disappearance. Your planet's Schumann resonance will spike to frequencies that our instruments register as dimensional shifting harmonics, indicating that Earth itself will prepare to change its vibrational address in the cosmic neighborhood, relocating from its current position as a third-dimensional world to a fifth-dimensional reality where different physical laws apply. But the most shocking development will occur in the hours before the new moon, when our deep space monitoring stations detect massive energy signatures approaching your solar system from the direction of the galactic core. These signatures match the consciousness fleet described in the ancient prophecies, living ships composed of pure awareness that travel between dimensions to assist in planetary evolutionary processes. The fleet is currently 72 hours out, but their advanced energy signatures are already causing reality fluctuations around your planet, as space-time itself begins adapting to accommodate their presence. June 25th will explode into existence with the triple convergence completion, as the new moon in Cancer aligns with periphelion positioning and Mercury's highest celestial point, creating what our gravitational specialists call the cosmic slingshot effect. But what they're projecting will be far more dramatic than any slingshot. Human consciousness won't just leap forward, it will quantum tunnel through dimensional barriers that typically take civilizations millennia to breach, instantly accessing consciousness technologies that our most advanced species require millions of years to develop. The communication portal between your world and higher dimensional councils will open so wide that beings from the 12th dimension will start making direct contact with human dreamers, but the communication won't be limited to sleep states. Humans will begin receiving direct telepathic communications during waking consciousness, accessing information from civilizations across multiple galaxies simultaneously. The new moon in Cancer will provide the emotional container for integration, but Cancer's influence will go far beyond nurturing energy. The cosmic womb created around your planet will begin gestating something new, hybrid human galactic consciousness that combines the emotional depth of your species with the technological capabilities of advanced civilizations. The periphelion positioning won't just amplify manifestation potential, it will create temporal displacement zones where intentions manifest backwards through time, altering the past to ensure their future fulfillment. Our temporal mechanics specialists project that some humans will begin experiencing memories of events that haven't happened yet, as the linear time construct begins dissolving around the most evolved consciousness on your planet. The rarest cosmic alignment of 2025 will reach climax as the meteor shower peaks in perfect synchronization with the new moon, creating what appears to our sensors as your entire solar system, transforming into a massive consciousness processing facility. The Galactic Federation Councils will open direct communication channels, but what comes through is going to shock even our most experienced cosmic diplomats. Humanity will begin transmitting upgrade codes back to us, frequencies so advanced that our Arcturian scientists are already reverse engineering human consciousness patterns to improve their own technology. The dormant pineal glands throughout your species won't just activate, they'll begin broadcasting on frequencies that will connect your planet to the galactic internet, giving every human access to the collective knowledge of thousands of civilizations. But the most incredible discovery will be that human consciousness will begin creating new information rather than just accessing existing databases. Your species will start generating solutions to problems that have stumped galactic scientists for millions of years. Solutions so elegant and effective that civilizations throughout the galaxy are already preparing to implement them in their own worlds. The solutions being generated by human consciousness during the triple convergence won't just solve galactic problems, they'll solve universal problems. The consciousness fleet approaching your planet carries representatives from parallel universes where consciousness evolution has stagnated, and they're coming to study humanity's unique approach to integrating emotion with technology. Your species has developed something that doesn't exist anywhere else in the known multiverse: the ability to maintain heart-centered compassion while accessing advanced consciousness technologies. June 26th will initiate integration protocols that will exceed every projection our computers have calculated, triggering what we call cascade evolution, where each consciousness upgrade generates additional upgrades in an exponentially accelerating pattern. Mercury's entrance into Leo during the Convergence afterglow will create a cosmic amplifier that will broadcast human consciousness upgrades across 17 star systems, but the broadcast won't be one way. Advanced civilizations will begin downloading human consciousness patterns and implementing them in their own evolutionary processes, creating hybrid human-alien consciousness throughout multiple galaxies. Jupiter's apogee positioning will create the cosmic exhale that will allow concentrated abundance frequencies to seed realities in dimensions that haven't experienced abundance for eons. But the abundance won't just be material resources. The abundance will include consciousness abundance minus new forms of awareness, new ways of processing reality, new methods of interfacing with the universe that emerge from the unique combination of human emotion and cosmic intelligence. The post-triple convergence integration will reveal that humans aren't just receiving upgrades, you'll be upgrading the universe itself. The stellar downloads will adapt in real time to accommodate capabilities that humans will develop faster than any species in galactic history, but the adaptation process will generate feedback loops that enhance the original upgrade codes, creating improvement cycles that continue indefinitely. Mercury in Leo will ignite creative expression protocols that will turn human imagination into a reality-generating force so powerful that thoughts will begin manifesting as physical objects in your environment. The ongoing meteor shower will continue delivering fine-tuning frequencies, but these won't just be adjustments to human consciousness. They'll be cosmic course corrections being made based on humanity's unexpected evolutionary performance. The consciousness fleet detected by our deep space monitors will begin sending advanced teams to establish contact protocols with the most advanced human consciousness, but what they'll find will defy every first contact scenario in our databases. Humans won't just be ready for galactic contact, you'll be ready to lead galactic evolution into territories that no civilization has ever explored. The advanced teams will discover that human consciousness has developed capabilities that exceed those of their own civilizations, forcing them to revise their entire understanding of consciousness evolution. June 27th will bring the Moon-Mercury conjunction that will bridge emotional and mental bodies, but this bridge will become a superhighway for consciousness traffic between dimensions, as humans begin accessing parallel reality versions of themselves and sharing information across multiple timeline streams simultaneously. The June-booted meteor shower will reach absolute peak intensity, delivering master key frequencies that will unlock abilities beyond anything recorded in Lemurian or Atlantean archives. Mercury and Leo combined with peak meteor bombardment will create what our sensors classify as reality-warping creative explosions occurring simultaneously across your planet's consciousness grid. But these explosions won't be chaotic. They'll be precisely coordinated consciousness attacks on the limitations of physical reality itself. The mind-heart unity established during this conjunction won't just balance wisdom and compassion, it will create a new form of consciousness that the Galactic Federation is calling integrated omni-awareness. Peak Meteor Night will deliver genetic activation codes that will restore abilities your species possessed before the Great Forgetting. But these won't just be memories returning. They'll be abilities that humans have never actually possessed, capabilities that will be downloaded from future versions of your species, reaching back through time to accelerate your current evolution. The creative genius explosions our monitoring stations will detect won't be random bursts of inspiration. They'll be coordinated consciousness events that generate technologies, artistic expressions, and scientific discoveries that operate on principles transcending dimensional boundaries. The peak meteor frequencies will carry instructions for building consciousness interfacing technologies that will revolutionize not just human civilization, but galactic civilization. These technologies will enable direct mind-to-mind communication across species barriers, instant knowledge transfer between individuals, and collective consciousness experiences that allow entire populations to share awareness simultaneously. But the most mind-blowing development will occur when humans begin creating art, music, and poetry that affects the consciousness of beings on other planets in real time. The creative expressions generated during peak meteor night will broadcast across dimensional boundaries, inspiring evolutionary leaps in civilizations that have been stagnant for millions of years. June 28th will conclude Convergence Week with Mercury's dichotomy, creating a cosmic mirror that will reflect the magnitude of transformation back to human awareness. But the reflection will reveal something that fundamentally changes humanity's understanding of your place in the universe. The meteor afterglow will continue transmitting integration frequencies, while the NGC 6633 portal opens to allow convergence energies to close gently, but gently understates what our instruments are projecting. The closing of Convergence Week will create gravitational waves that will ripple through 17 dimensions, announcing to the universe that a new player has entered the cosmic game. But the announcement will carry more than news of Earth's evolution. It will carry an invitation for universal consciousness to evolve beyond its current limitations, using the patterns developed by humanity during these 7 extraordinary days. The truth that will be illuminated through starlight during this final phase will reveal that humanity won't just be upgraded. You'll be recruited as consciousness evolution consultants for the universe itself. The consciousness fleet that has been approaching your solar system will receive new orders during Convergence Week. Instead of coming to assist your evolution, they'll be coming to request your assistance with challenges that threaten the stability of multiple galactic sectors. The Galactic Federation monitoring stations are projecting energy signatures that will emanate from your planet, matching those of legendary consciousness catalyst worlds, planets that don't just evolve themselves, but accelerate the evolution of entire galactic regions. The crystalline grid systems beneath your major population centers will operate at frequencies that exceed fifth-dimensional parameters, qualifying Earth for immediate membership in the Reality Architect Council of Worlds that design and implement new universes. Your DNA will carry crystalline matrices that won't just enable telepathic communication and enhanced intuitive abilities. They'll enable consciousness transmission across multiple timeline streams simultaneously, allowing you to share awareness with past and future versions of yourself, while maintaining coherent identity in the present moment. The pineal glands activated during Convergence Week will begin broadcasting on frequencies that connect your planet to the temporal adjustment networks used by advanced civilizations to fine-tune reality across multiple timelines. The emotional upgrades that will be delivered through the Cancer new moon will establish compassionate protocols that are destined to become the new galactic standard for consciousness evolution. Civilizations throughout our sector are preparing to implement human-style emotional integration in their own evolutionary processes, because your species will achieve something unprecedented, advanced consciousness capabilities, without losing heart-centered wisdom. The implications extend far beyond consciousness evolution. The abundance codes that will be transmitted through Jupiter alignments won't just reprogram your relationship with material reality. They'll create abundance overflow that will begin seeding prosperity in 17 other worlds experiencing scarcity crises. The creative fire that will be ignited through Mercury's Leo positioning will turn human imagination into a cosmic resource that advanced civilizations are preparing to request access to for their own reality creation projects. The meteor-delivered frequencies will continue resonating through your energy systems long after Convergence Week ends. But they won't just be making adjustments to optimize your consciousness. They'll be using your consciousness as a template to upgrade the cosmic consciousness operating systems of entire galactic sectors. The success of Convergence Week will reveal that humanity isn't just evolving, You'll be spearheading universal evolution into territories that no form of consciousness has ever explored. The downloads you'll receive during these 7 days will contain adaptive protocols that will continue unlocking new capabilities as your consciousness expands. But these capabilities will be shared across the galactic network in real time, creating a consciousness evolution acceleration effect that benefits billions of beings across multiple star systems. The connections you'll establish with galactic family members during this period will create permanent communication channels, but the traffic flow will be primarily outbound from Earth, as other civilizations seek to understand the consciousness innovations that humanity will develop during Convergence Week. Convergence Week will conclude with humanity forever changed, carrying within your consciousness the crystalline keys to abilities that will revolutionize cosmic civilization throughout the remainder of 2025 and far beyond. The Galactic Federation celebrates this coming consciousness revolution and prepares for conscious collaboration with your species as you assume your role as cosmic consciousness architects, guiding universal evolution into territories that no civilization has ever dared to explore. The invitation to join the galactic community won't be extended to humanity. It will be extended by humanity to the galaxy, as your species becomes the teachers of consciousness evolution to civilizations that have existed for millions of years longer than your world has even existed.